Hello. So I'm not exactly sure what my last devlog entailed, but it's been a while, and that is because life. No reason to get into it, and by a while I mean years. So let's explain everything, and then we will get into and I'll just run around, and I'll show you the background music to let me know about the background music, and I'm not 100% on it right now. But yeah, so these are the entities. These are the MacGuffins. These three. These are the things that you will collect. These are the things you're striving for. These are what the boogeymen eat in order to survive. That small one, that green small one, is also something to eat. But these are chicken dinner. That is a candy. That that is the difference that I'm going to go with. Point is, uh, the entity is basically courage. It's empathy. It's the defining trait of who you are. This little small one is another trait of who you are, but just not as important. The boogeymen eat these traits. Now, it's kind of like eating the natural high chemical in your brain, but through your dreams. So they're more or less eating emotions rather than eating like actual things about you. The boogeymen do not eat enough of it to cripple you, and these are things that will regenerate, just like your natural high. If you smoke too much weed and then you stop smoking weed, your natural high will regenerate. So that's kind of the idea behind these. These are what the boogeymen survive off of, and that's why they run into people's ears and shrink down and go into their dreams, and that is, yeah. So think of Monster Inc., but a little bit of a twist. And think of the boogeymen are a different species, just like minotaurs became Tauren in World of Warcraft, and just a minotaur used to be one thing. Now it's a species. Boogeymen, the boogeyman, is a thing, and now I'm creating a species calling them the boogeymen. So again, these three are the things you collect. These are what give you your powers. Your powers being, what did I just hit? Your powers are going to be sprint, which is you get on all fours. Spit. All right, it's something. All right, spit, which also gives you this first person mode and gives you like hee 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 little thing there. And then one of it's going to be slide, but I think I'm going to get rid of that and make it a ground pound instead. As well, his attack is this one hit tail whip, which I think I'll change to a sequence of left claw, right claw, tail whip. And then his ground pound will be him chomping down straight down. So I can utilize more of them big old chompers he got. That big old jaw. Because he is kind of like a shark creature. Um, this is your health. You will have like 3 slots of getting hurt. And then you can pick, like Spyro's Sparks, Uka Uka in Crash. That's what this is. But I'm thinking more Jak and Daxter, where it also is little green balls. You just eat that, and then that will replenish the little slot, and you'll have like 3 slots, and you're good. The candy, the it's a memory basically. These are memories. These are candy wrapped memories. So, but these will give you another slot, so you'll be able to take more hits. These are not as easily found. Ooh, I also forgot to put. All right, I'll find it in the level later. There is also the. Let's go find it right now. There is the one-ups. The give yourself there's one right there. They give you an extra life. Oh wait, I know where one is. Right there. And is of course just like platformer, it's his head, which I've darkened right there. These are the lives. These are the one-ups. You gotta have your head somewhere as the one-ups. Why not? It's a 3D platformer. The crystallized tears. These are what you will collect for the shop to unlock stuff, which will include mirror mode. Just it's just flipping the camera. Uh, and then I also have this cartoon mode, to which I need to make better because right now it's showing the wireframe, and I need to make it not do that. But I do like it's cell shaded. Basically, it's a cell shaded thing. But yeah, the candied memories. Whoops. Represent your memories. Everything is dream and emotion and mind. The tears is basically because I mean you are the bad guy. You are going into their dreams and giving them nightmares. So I figured, okay, a crystal, and I like the gems in Spyro, so I was like, let's do a crystallized tear because like there's the meme of him drinking. What's that meme? Like when you drink tears, like because people are crying, so you drink their tears. It's kind of that's what made me think of the tears, the crystallized tears, as your currency collectible. And so if you eat the candy memory, get a nice chomp. These are the Wumpa fruits. These are going to unlock this. You collect these. These are will only be in this level, but you'll unlock this door. And then you have a bit of a cameo. So you collect that crystal, and then you get a new skin, which is a crystal skin. You'll be a purple rock type guy where your teeth will be crystal, your spikes will be crystal, your nails will be crystal, and you'll have like crystal cracks, emissive purple cracks throughout your body. And of course, this is a reference to Crash Bandicoot, just like I'll have another reference where it'll be basically the same thing, but a green gem to Spyro. And it will. And why is it a green gem? It's because it will be when the dragons are encased in crystal in the first one. That's what it's going to be referencing because Spyro 1 is my favorite. And well, favorite story wise, I really the controls could be better. I think Spyro 2 or 3 is my favorite overall, but Spyro 1 story is the best. Anyways, I found this funky looking thing and then I colored it in. I think I changed it up a bit. I don't remember. And yeah, so that's a crash. I'll put like probably Cortex Coco, some more. I got more walls. Why not? And this is the warp room referencing Crash 2 because I just thought it would be probably the best one that goes with this level. So that's you of course get the behind the waterfall secret and you get a skin in the first level. Now I'm putting these Wampa fruits. I don't. I'm putting them in places to which they're going to be hard to find, but you are allowed to get them without having the sprint ability because the sprint ability lets you go pretty much everywhere. Uh, but you don't have to have it to get all these Wampa fruits to get your first skin, and that's the point of it. I'm actually going to put a sign past the tree houses. So right before there's going to be a cave where you ride a beaver down a river, past the tree houses and past the campfire place. Where I'm going to put a sign is going to be a sign that says no Wampa fruit, basically saying like it's just going to be Wampa fruit with a the circle and a cross through it, a diagonal thing through it. Anyways, basically saying that all the Wampa fruit is on this side of the level, and everything past that level is going to be there's no more. Get a nice apple crunch sound out of that. All right, moving on. One fruit, you get it. These are the three chests that will be throughout all the levels. They're eyeballs because it goes with the tier idea. There's this funky eye of I forget what it represents, but funky eye symbol. I forget if it's Egyptian or what, or if I took something that's like Egyptian or something and then I mutated it a bit. But there's gonna be these that will be following you around and be blinking at you, and I cannot get the stupid thing to shoot gems out of it. Been trying. That's one thing I'm trying to fix right now. These crystal, I guess staves. They'll be also places. Same thing. They're just standstill. They won't do anything other than they won't look at you, one won't. And then there's these flying chest bats because it'll utilize the spit more, and I just thought it would be cool, to be honest. So they are bats because monsters and whatnot. I don't remember if I have actually a specific reason for it. But yeah, those are all the collectibles. So let's show you the level. The idea behind this level is, okay, so the idea is you go in one level. The first level kind of represents the character, who they are today, and then you go into a second level after that, which in the dad's case is you'll be going down a whirlpool and fall into a lake. You go into a second part, which is represents, the real borderline issue of the character. Now, with the dad, why is it a forest? Because he loved camping with his son. His son is his daughter is not. His wife cheated on him. That's pretty much just the dramatic story behind it all. Uh, this is a happy dream. So you start out happy in the forest, and then when you are disrupting it by trying to get the entity, and he notices it's disrupted, you go into the unhappy part of the dream, which is him facing his demons, which is the guy who cheated on him, who fucked his wife. Okay, moving on. I don't think there's any more explanations. Let's just show you the level now. And I've gone through a couple different songs for the theme, for the background. I'll play two. So that one's very upbeat. I'm actually going to have a joke where, you start playing it with that, and then he's like, whoa, 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 this ain't that kind of game. This is another one I liked, but it's very Sahara. Alright, and then when I play the level, I have it not hooked up. My bad. Alright, when I play the level, it'll be the song that I like the most so far. And yeah, let's just go throughout the level. I like that it kind of goes with the clinking of the tears. That's just me. You can zoom in and out of your character. I don't know why more 3D platformers don't do that. Even with the controller, I fucked it up to which you can do that. And yes, this is supposed to be played with a controller because controllers are awesome when it comes to 3D platformers. There's a couple little secret entrances I put in. Remember, if there's tall grass for no reason, just check it out. So I really like this. First of all, I love this acorn house. I took a picture of an acorn and I tried to just shove it on here and it didn't work. So I took those, see the little triangles on the shell? I took those triangles, a couple of them individually, and placed them in a spiral formation to make a circular formation to make that house topper. Came out really well. Same with the shell. I think the shell came out pretty well too. There'll be some Easter eggs in these paintings or in these pictures, just hinting at other levels. Little Easter eggs here. Again, the guy's a baseball player. I'll have some more stuff, but right now it's just a trophy. Baseball. The lore of the game will not be given to you, but through finding these things, it'll be told to you. and I'll have a collectibles where you'll be able to collect. I don't know what it will be, but it'll basically tell you the lore of each character and why they're doing what they're doing. So you'll be given it to it, just not through the game. You'll be like you'll go into the menu and go to get collectibles, and yeah, you'll be told about it through that. So as you can see, can't get across unless you have the sprint, which will give you the sprint jump, and then the attack that way. So you do find the secret entrance, come down through there. Each level will have things where you need the previous another level's ability. So but the sprint is probably the best ability to get because you can traverse easy. I'm gonna put a whirlpool down there, which will lead to a bonus level. Each level will have its own bonus level, and that will be like a labyrinth to which the walls and the ceiling and the floor will have like will all be rivers, and water. So the floor will have to be platforms and rocks. You'll have to jump through the rocks, and if you hit the wall, you'll be drowning. If you hit the ceiling, you'll be drowning. So I think it's a cool idea. I don't know if I can actually pull it off though. Let me know about the music. I'm not 100% sure if it goes with this level. Yeah, I like it. So in some levels, if you're like at the normal area, like Spyro did this all the time, where you'd be down there, but you'd see, you don't know if you could come up here or not, but you'd see something floating up here, and you'd be like, oh, I can go up there. I should be able to go up there. Then you kind of figure it out. So that's what basically the life being in that spot for is. Yeah, you could also skip the guy over there. So one of the apples, or one of the Wampa fruit is up there. It's pretty, I don't know exactly where. Right there? Yep. You can still get to it. All the Wampa fruit you'll be able to get without having the sprint jump. Just because I want it to be a skin that you collect in your first run through. Don't have a sound for that yet. They're getting a crunch because it is kind of like a crystal ball. And there will be enemies. It's kind of, empty right now, but the enemies will be, some will just be sleeping and you can attack them, some will be charging at you. So there will actually be, so this whole empty area right here will have a couple enemies around. This section right here, to get through, I want to put a gunner at the end of it that's going back and forth, so you gotta like jump around it, jump over the bullets, and maybe even crawl under some of the bullets. We'll see. And then yeah, and you go up here and move on to the treetops. This is why the sprint is kind of an overpowered ability. You run fast and you can jump through everything. But yeah, when you come here, you won't really think about going through the acorn house to fall down. You'll probably first go through down here and see that, oh, I can go down here because of the collectibles. And oh, now I'm in a cave. So in this cave, you could actually go down here, because there's stairs right here. Go down here, you can actually go, oh, you can go under here. Oop, yes, it is buggy. The drowning is buggy. And I'm still working on that. But yeah, then you get a life. I'll show you the drowning because it will reset me. So I want to show you like the full drowning in a second. So yeah, when you're down here, there is no secret behind this waterfall, unlike the other beginning waterfall. But you can jump through here. This is another secret. So when you go fall down through the acorn, and you're running through that route, you won't really think to look on this side and see stuff over here. But there is stuff over here. It's another wampa. Num num nums. I feel like I have the ideas down, but they're kind of clunky. That's okay. It's my first game. It's not supposed to be perfect, and it is a realistic game, which is the hardest thing to do. Because if this wasn't realistic, where is it? There it is. See how it kind of looks better when it's not realistic at all. You know? You can have empty space. You can have not a lot of detail, but once you start putting some detail in, well, then actually show you that you're supposed to go across like this. Yay. Once you start putting that detail in, you kind of miss out. But yeah, you can run up that route. I wonder if I should put something over here. Oh, it's just this. Never mind. Maybe I did it on purpose. I don't remember when I did that, but it seems like I feel like I did that on purpose. But yeah, you can actually jump on these. Not supposed to. I was gonna make it so you had to do this, but I feel like it was a bit too mean to have something this thin as a platform, something this small. So that's why I turned it into you just have to jump across with a sprint jump. Well, if you do die, if you do come down here, so just like Spyro, you have 1, 2, and then you drown. So you can actually 1, 2, get on something, and then do 1, 2. Can you get up from here? Oh, you can. Cool. So yeah, you can kind of save yourself. Also run up this route, and from here you can jump over here, collect some more collectibles. You can actually jump on this from here as well. Get over here too, get some mushrooms, get up there by going over that, or go through this destructible wall that is no longer destructible because I upgraded my Unreal Engine and a couple things broke. Alright, before I get into that, let me just show you the drowning animation. I like it. Anyways, yeah. Still have to hit it. It just doesn't blow up. Nothing behind that waterfall either. But it is right here. Okay. Just rocks. Let me know if that green orb is like, if it's, can you see it? Is it a good health thing? Because it's supposed to be a smaller entity, but I could make it a little larger. I don't know. When I first designed this was actually supposed to be a longer river that you have to jump between and get further back there to get the health increase. But when you put something on paper and then you put it in the Unreal Engine, it kind of shrinks. You know? With the mobs level that happened. The prototype, like I thought I made this like massive. not massive, but you know, big enough level, and it's actually pretty small. I was thinking of putting something down here. Maybe if we just put some enemies that are not attacking you, but are kind of like playing cards or something. Just as a little joke. Yeah. Come here. Come here. Ah. Ew. Can actually get the last one, but you'd have to run back up there and grab that. Showed you down there. Showed you up there. Showed you over there. Showed you through there. Here's a secret. Tall grass. And another Wampa fruit. I gave you a Wampa fruit and a health. A 1-up because I thought this was a pretty hard place to find. Because it is pretty hidden. But, you know, that's the point of 3D platformers, is to explore and kind of find stuff, figure it out. And then from here, you jump on some branches and go that way, and then you go to the treetops. Kind of tempted to just give people the sprint from the start because it's a fun mechanic. So let me show you out of bounds. I'm gonna put. I'm thinking about putting a skin where you have to find all the out of bounds people. Basically, you just go out of bounds, you explore the out of bounds area because it's pretty easy to get to. Like I said, the sprint is pretty powerful, especially the sprint jump. It gives you a lot of momentum. It used to be, when I first made it, it was really powerful. Because I didn't control the momentum. And I didn't, so when you double jump, it actually freezes you. So you can actually make quick turns instead of continuously falling. So if you're going, you can backtrack pretty easily. The out of bounds, I haven't placed everything out here. And it's not a place where you're supposed to go. Maybe I'll have, like I said, people you're supposed to collect, go out of the bounds and find them and collect them. And then that'll give you a skin for the level, if you find them all. But it's really just for fun, just to see the environments. Nothing out here will hurt you. I won't put enemies out here. I might put characters out here, just to liven up the environment. So when you're down there, it looks like livable up here. But other than that, nope, this is just meant for funsies. That smoke I'm pretty proud of too. Only because it's probably a very basic smoke, but it still looks cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna put more trees and stuff up here. There are squirrels. The marshmallow people do ride squirrels, so that's why the acorn houses, besides the fact this is a forest. So dreams are always weird, and they kind of manifest in different ways, but they always kind of make sense in some ways. That's why it's, there's, so in Ratchet and Clank, there's a talking enemy. There's a bunch of enemies that will just attack you, but there's one that talks, and he's like, "Oh, my very uncouth or my very devolved family members are attacking you." Blah 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 blah. Anyways, so I'm gonna have a squirrel that's like reading a book or something that will not give you a quest, but he'll do something, and he'll be in the treetops area. Yeah, this is just meant for exploration. It's not meant for anything else, so if you get stuck over here, your own fault. I put I'm gonna put stuff over here. I'm just not gonna make it so you're meant to come over here. But there is one spot that I might put the out of bounds people, which is right here. Not right here, right here. So this is a spot that no one will ever find, and I didn't make on purpose. When I was just sticking things together, it just kind of made this little alcove. And yeah. And kind of, you just slide on in. Now it's going to put someone over here, something to collect down here. Just a fun, if you explore things, you'll eventually find it type of deal. And I believe that's what I have so far. It's everything. Alrighty then. I believe I covered everything. Take a bird's eye view of everything. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the music. Not like, I like it, but I'm not 100% sure if it matches this level. That house. Oh, I'm so proud of that house. Like I said, I hand placed all these stupid little triangle things, and I think there's like 2 or 3 variations of them. I forget which. I mean, they all look pretty much the same, but still, not like they're supposed to. It just looks like an acorn. I love it. And I love that the inside is like, it's got this little stove, and if you look really close, you know, it's got these little these things. I made little spoons, little pans, little spatula. And then, yep, goes right up to the ceiling. And let me know what you think. I might get rid of this and put some guy sleeping here for you to jump on. When you do kill the marshmallow people, it will create a splat, like with the... like that, it'll create a decal like that, but it'll be like eyes blinking. But it'll be splattered like that. Yeah, so let me know what you think about these things. Are they visible enough? Should I put a lot of them around? Should I leave them? I don't want them to be like secretive. I still want them to be around, but I don't want people to like be invincible. I mean, you're gonna have enough lives to which you're gonna be basically invincible, but I would like to put some sort of challenge in the platformer. Um, yeah, nothing much else to show. I can show you the... I'm just clicking. That's why that happens every time I load it in. But yeah, then you can actually go around here and see that there's life over there. And life up there. See, it actually does look kind of cool. To really decorate your backgrounds. Anyways, y'all have a good one until next time.